federal funding for any federal people who are here. So good evening. As has been mentioned throughout this evening, it's really hard to get anything done unless you have a champion. This is especially true in large, controlled, complicated systems such as prisons and universities.
I think the whole evening in Washington was really, for all of the awardees, a way of describing the need for a champion in any organization you work with. You can do lots of great work with a hospital, but if you have a champion inside the hospital, it can continue. It can happen after hours. It can go the extra yard. US ICE is a large organization that has a lot of moving parts. And it's kind of like trying to say you're getting into prisons, or you're getting into universities, or you're going to get into, any complex system of even more complex subsystems. What we accomplished on Wednesday night was to recognize the work we've been doing as AIDS education training centers directly inside ICE facilities at a national level with the help of the champions that got us there.
And our champion is Congresswoman Roybal-Allard. Congresswoman Roybal-Allard actually worked with us, and I should say that her staffers worked with us, and particularly Matt Lee.
On behalf of the Congresswoman, I'd really like to salute this exemplary partnership between the AETCs and ICE, and reiterate the Congresswoman's commitment to working to improve medical care for detained immigrants. So thank you very much.
She got us an introduction, but an introduction from a congressional representative. So it was something that would be followed up on. It wasn't going to get lost on somebody's desk.
Within weeks, we had not just a response from U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, but we had a champion within U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, Dr. Diana Schneider.
Muchas gracias a todos. Quisiera decir que agradezco mucho este honor y agradezco mucho el apoyo de mis colegas. No puedo pasar ni un día ni una semana sin el apoyo de ellos. Gracias.
So Dr. Isa Sola is the head of SENCIDA, which is Mexico's national AIDS program.
I'm completely committed, personally and institutionally.
His reputation extends across the border, and we were really pleased to have him be able to make our meeting.
This is the best recognition, not to what we have done, but what we need to do longer after we're gone from the office. Thank you very much.
Dan Reyna was the head of the U.S.-Mexico Border Health Commission's U.S. delegation. He was very protective of the border, very knowledgeable of the border, a strong advocate for the border, and sadly passed away in 2011.
Thank you to Tom Donahoe and Michelle Reyes for Michael. Sorry, I've been using Michelle all week for Michelle Cedar. Michael Reyes for bringing government and academia together in this setting to recognize the accomplishment of all of these individuals.